everybody. Let me go turn up the lighting for y'all. Peace and blessings. This is Ashante. Ooh, that wasn't new. This is Ashante Fernadnes from Gemineye Whole Health and Wellness, and we are on live. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. How are y'all doing? This video is basically going to be how to use love magic properly. Now, what you mean by properly, Tay? Right? Like, you throwing a little shade, like, what's going on here? So, the energy is, and the reason why I wanted to make this video, excuse me, I'm just turning down the music a little bit. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because there are a lot of people who I particularly notice and see often, especially in the quote-unquote conscious or metaphysically aware community, misusing love magic very, 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 very wrong. Like, very, very wrongly. In a very detrimental way. And the bad thing about that is love magic is a very healing magic. It's actually very, very powerful because love is one of the most powerful emotions you could ever have on the planet. So for us to really be misusing that type of energy is very negative karmic wise. So I just wanted to put that out there. So for those of you who aren't aware of who I am, again, like I said, I'm Ashante Queen Fernadnes of Gemineye Whole Health and Wellness, and I am a holistic lifestyle consultant, professional herbalist, Reiki practitioner, empath, and all-around spiritual coach. So every Monday, I'm here at 8 p.m. giving you guys some information on different topics. If you have any ideas for topics, make sure you let me know. You can let me know in the comments below, or you can message me or whatever, and we'll hit on different topics. But today's, we will be focusing on how to properly use love magic. Okay? So let's get into the thing, all right? So what is love magic? So love magic is any magical practices used to keep, attract, or, bring in a significant other. All right? Basically, it's magic done in relation to or on the behalf of relationships, and magic is used to heal or strengthen love ties. So there are multiple ways in which you can use love magic. A lot of people think about love magic to attract the partner, but you don't just have to use it to attract the partner. You can use it to revitalize your current relationship. A lot of really amazing things in that area as well, okay? So when to use love magic. Now this is the key part I want a lot of people to focus on. I mean, I'm going to give away some real great information at the end, so you might want to take a little bit of some notes right now, or, as I'm looking through mine to give it to you the way you need it to be given to you. So when to use the love magic is basically when you're already in a loving and healthy committed relationship, when you're in a happy and healthy place looking to attract a mate. Let me bring that back. A happy and healthy place looking to attract a mate, okay? Don't be out here not getting your life together, you know what I mean? And then trying to attract a mate, because the mate you're going to attract then, might not want that person. So let's make sure we're in a healthy space before we're doing that. When you're in a healthy relationship and your healthy relationship needs rekindling, because everything waxes and wanes over time, and different things happen when you still have that love, but there just may be some things that you haven't quite worked out or worked on. Love magic can actually help you revitalize that energy, okay? So here are some reasons why you should not, and I repeat, do not use love magic in these particular scenarios to keep an unhealthy relationship going. Can I get an ashe? To keep an unhealthy relationship going, you do not want to use love magic in that particular way. It's not a good idea. To manipulate another person into being with you. Please stop that, y'all. No, do not manipulate other people's wills. Do not mess with that energy, because that's some stuff you do not want to get down with. Trust me. Trust me. You ain't ready for that one. All right? So don't use it for those reasons to bind a man or woman who wants to leave or may want to leave in the future. If that person's already on their way out the door, and I'm not talking about when you guys go through ups and downs. I'm talking about when you have somebody who is like, I don't want to be here right now, and you're still trying to hang on, or their actions are showing you that they don't want to be in, and you're still trying to hang on in that negative, clingy way. And I'm not talking about when you're working through things. That's a different issue. I'm talking about there's some people who are just hanging on to people who don't want them no more. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want them, who don't want to be with them, or just are really not great for them in general, and they bind themselves. So that's the key part. They bind themselves or bind that person to them with particular types of magic. Don't do that. Especially if you don't know who that person is to you karmically, soul-wise, or whatever. Don't be doing that. It's not a good idea. So, the next thing that you should not use love magic for is to take someone out of a previously committed relationship. If that's already somebody else's mate, do not be trying to call that person into your life, okay? Sorry. That is not how that needs to be done or handled. Now, I'm not judging, I'm not telling you that person may or may not be the love of your life or whatever the case may be, but you need to allow that person to end whatever ties they have with other people before they begin something with you. Or, if y'all have a polygamous situation, that's different. But, if they're in a monogamously committed relationship, do not be trying to use love magic on that person. All right? Stop trying to take somebody else's husband or wife with some magic. Okay? That's not a good idea either. Okay, and the final aspect of when you should not be using love magic is to use or abuse another individual. No, okay? If your intentions are not to love that person with your whole heart, to be in a place of giving and receiving healthy love and affection, do not pull that person into your atmosphere. So that's an abuse of those energies. So don't do that. Okay, and let me define what a healthy relationship is real quick, because I underlined that earlier, but I just want to reiterate this because this is really, really important, and I feel like a lot of people need to be aware of this. They might not like it, but, they need to be aware of it. So anyway, so defining a healthy relationship. So a healthy relationship is going to look like healthy communication styles, okay? It's going to look like each partner attributing to the relationship and to the best of their abilities, either in time, resources, or attention. It's going to look like teamwork ethic. It's going to look like a committed stamina to being in that relationship, no matter what's going on, the ups and the downs. It's going to look like trusting each other, comfortable and loving vibrations towards each other, generating happiness and contributing to the well-being of both partners, okay? Not just yourself, not just them, but both partners in the relationship involved, okay? Or who are involved in that relationship. All right, so what love is not, okay? I'm about to sound like a Bible verse up in here. But what love is not, okay? Love is not to control or manipulate another person. It's not a war for who can gain control over the other person. It's not a lack of follow through or commitment to that person or that relationship. It is also not an excuse to fill your time or feel wanted. It is not a magical fix all, cure all pill for every emotional wound you've ever had. And it's not a codependent situation either. It's not an opportunity to come up either immaterially, resource wise, or through association. And it's not solely physical or lust based. So love, you need to make sure that you are in love or you have love in your heart before you go around just dibble dabble, put sprinkles and lighting candles and saying, you don't mess around with that stuff. Don't mess around with the heart. Don't mess around with people's emotions. Don't mess around with people's feelings if your intentions are not pure, because spells used under those pretenses can cause great karmic implications. Okay? So don't do that. Now, let's get into the positive area of everything, all right? So, what are divine unions? Now, divine unions or soulmate or soul family or soul tie relationships are really, really amazing. And they are not just extended to romantic relationships, okay? Sorry, y'all. Ancestors gotta come through. They gotta come through sometimes. All right, so divine unions. Like I was saying, soulmate relationships, soul ties. Soul unions, soul bonds. What is that? What does that look like, okay? So soulmates are people who come from the same soul group or soul family, including but not limited to romantic relationships, okay? Now, this could be your best friend could be your soulmate. Your sister could be your soulmate. Your brother could be your soulmate. Your parent could be your soulmate. Because soulmate just means you're from the same soul family and you have a certain level of vibration with each other, okay? Now, some soulmate relationships can be lifetime relationships. They can get happily along. They can just move and utilize, and that's great and that's positive. So soulmate relationships are really a beautiful thing. Now, they're not to be confused with karmic soulmate relationships. Now, these are soulmates, again, from the same soul group as you, who basically we encounter in this lifetime to finish up karmic debt. Okay? Now, we have some past, like, you've lived past lifetimes. You've lived many lifetimes. This is not a new concept. Okay? You've lived many lives over many different periods. Now, when you meet this karmic soulmate, they may have many of the signs of a soulmate. So you might have a similar vibration to this person. You might have a really in sync harmony with this person. You might have that soul familiar. Like, I know you from somewhere. And normally, at the beginning of that romantic encounter, it feels good. It'd be like, oh, I like this person. Yes, it feels good. But then, when stuff hit the fan, okay, it's not a good scenario. Now, that's a problem because a lot of people have problems letting go once things have, run their course. You finish the karma with the person. That's why things are popping up the way they are and telling you to move on. Alright. So let me know if everybody let me know if you're getting a proper connection from me. Because somebody just said in the bottom that they couldn't get a proper connection. So let me know if y'all have any reasons or problems hearing me or seeing me or anything like that, and I'll make sure I try to rectify that situation. So basically, like I was saying, so you have a karmic soulmate, and then things start to, not be so, peachy and daisy, the way it once was. Okay, great. I'm getting good feedback. Awesome.